Welcome to the Catholic Life Coach podcast, where I help ambitious Catholic women overcome fear and self-doubt so that they can boldly step into the dreams God placed in their hearts, live authentically, and grow a business rooted in their faith. I'm your host, Carla Fitz. I am the Catholic Life Coach, mom, entrepreneur, and your companion on this journey of holy ambition. Each week, we dive deep into faith, mindset, business, and identity so that you can live aligned, lead confidently, and create the impact God designed you for without guilt or hustle. If you are ready to stop holding back and start showing up as the woman God created you to be, you are in the right place. Welcome, and let's get started. Hello, my love, and welcome to this week's episode. I just want to take a second to say thank you. I loved meeting some of you on the challenge. I hope that you enjoyed the challenge as much as I did. It was such a fun time together. And I also just want to thank you for being here. This community has been such a gift in my life. I am so grateful to have spent the last 3 years of my life here in the Catholic Life Coach podcast. I love it. I love all of you, and I am so grateful to be your host. So this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, what do you want me to talk about? And I was just praying here in my office, and God directed my eyes towards this little calendar that I have in my desk that my mom gave me. And today, April 22nd, the reading on it hit me so hard. It was exactly what I needed to hear. And I thought, this might be exactly what you need to hear in the podcast. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, I don't think there is anyone who needs God's help and grace as much as I do. Sometimes I feel so helpless and weak. I think that's why God uses me, because I cannot depend on my own strength. I rely on Him 24 hours a day. The person that said this was Mother Teresa of Calcutta. I'm just going to let that sink in for a second. One of the most holy women we have seen in our history. There's many, of course, but Mother Teresa was such an example. But the fact that she used to think the exact same way that probably many of us do. I know I do. I feel like half the time, to be fully honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, God, I know you called me into this, but holy cow, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm too weak for this calling. And then I realized that all I need is to remember that I don't have to rely on my own strength. That I need to rely on Him. What made Mother Teresa holy? It's not that she wasn't weak or that she had all the superpower. It was that she was a human. That she felt weak. That she felt helpless at times. But she did it anyway. What makes them saints is not that they didn't have struggles. It was that they realized, acknowledged, accepted, and reached out to God every single time they realized and understood and accepted that they needed Him first and foremost. I have been in the past few weeks realizing how much we need Him. I think I've always known that we need Him, right? But the more you grow, the more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you start losing all the comforts, all the things that felt safe no longer are around you. And you realize, I just need Him. I just need to go spend some time in Holy Hour. I just need to rest. I just need to have some quiet time and listen to some music that reminds me that He's with me. He is with you. There is so much healing that needs to happen within us. The more I step into the work I do in coaching, the more I realize how important it is to receive that love and support. Of course, my women are women who have goals and dreams, and they have a business. A lot of them have a business. Not all of them have a business, but all of them have something in common, and that is that they are feeling called to something more. And they are ready to stop hiding and start pursuing it. And they want to do it in a way that is in alignment with their faith. That's where I was. I felt called to something bigger, to a bigger impact, to all of it. And this past week, I taught a lot about normalizing income, normalizing money, and realizing that money is just a tool. But I went on retreat this past weekend right after the class, and I realized something else. And I think I've had it in the back of my mind for a while, or always, but it became very clear. In case I didn't say it in the challenge, I'm going to say it here. My love, money, your income, is a byproduct of the work and value that you do and provide and put out in the world. You can't help but to create more income when you increase the value that you are putting out into the world. It comes. It naturally comes. My focus when I walk the path with you as your coach is to help you become more comfortable with that value provision. Is becoming more comfortable with being seen, more comfortable with being okay with the desires of your heart, and ultimately help you heal your relationship with yourself so that you can go out and serve. You are meant to do the work that God put in your heart. You're meant to serve others. And you're meant to do it in a way that is in alignment with you. For some of us, that work is 100% free. That's what the work I do here in the podcast, when I do challenges. I'm happy to give to all of you in that way. And then there's work that requires an investment, right? Both types of work are holy because those are two very different levels. But God is truly inviting us to make a difference in the world. But we cannot do it without Him. It has to be done with Him in front, with Him right behind us, with Him right next to us. It has to be done for Him and through Him. Only God can give us that supernatural strength that sometimes is needed, especially in business. I can only imagine how people that do not believe in God, that do not have God in their life, do business. I don't know how they do it. I can't manage. This is a difficult path to take. It is not easy. It is a lot of fun. And it is, when you do it in alignment, it feels amazing. But it is not easy. I have to tell you that this past week for the challenge, I had so many struggles. And it was not on my hands. There were some mistakes. Of course, like that's gonna happen. But I felt unbelievably attacked. The internet wasn't working. The emails weren't sending. Then they finally sent, and they sent late. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. And the moment that I got in that class and I saw your faces, I understood. The devil wants us stuck. He wants us believing that we're doing it on our own. He wants us believing that nothing's working, that something went wrong. He doesn't have the power to stop the work that is meant to be created in the world. God is inviting you into something. He will walk with you. Is the devil going to like it? No, he is not going to like it. He's going to distract you. He is going to shame you for it. I have coached so many women that just feel so ashamed for wanting more. They feel guilty. They feel like, oh my goodness, maybe this is too much. But the plan is way bigger than you. You're meant to be doing this. And so if you're feeling that frustration, if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling helpless, right? Like Mother Teresa said in this saying, then I have a great solution for you. Reach out. Reach out to God. He's got you. He will protect you. He will guide you. He will provide for you. I am so excited to start supporting my girls inside of the movement, to start coaching them, and to start providing more and more value inside of the movement. There's a lot of teaching inside. And if this is something that has been in your heart and you've considered it, this is a time to do it. The movement, I intentionally made it very affordable. It's still an investment, but it is 100% worth it. And you have the opportunity to join such an incredible community of women that are growing with God at the center. So many of us have so much potential but get stuck because we don't think we are worthy, that we are capable. We think that it's too much for us to handle. But inside the Abundant Catholic movement, you are no longer doing it alone. You get to be guided, supported, loved, and you get to walk with a community of women growing with you. And on top of that, we do absolutely everything with God at the center. Inside, you also have a curriculum that we are adding every month too. You're going to have a private podcast inside where you can learn a lot of the teachings or all the teachings that I share with my one-on-one clients. There's a lot of value inside the movement, but for a fraction of the cost. I wanted to make it more accessible for more of you so that you can create that sense of community and we can create a bigger impact together. And it's such a beautiful space to be. So if God has been putting it in your heart, I just want to extend an invitation. Right now, if you join, you can join for a month and then decide if it is a good fit for you, and you can continue after that. The risk is low and the potential of growth is ginormous. I cannot wait for you to see it inside. It's coming together beautifully. And I'm just having so much fun creating all the content inside. And if this is something that you really enjoy, my podcast, you are going to love being inside of the movement. But like I said, it's not a giant investment. You can do 1 month, try it out, come inside, and then decide if you want to stay. As you go away from today, do something that reminds your heart and your brain that you are not alone. And I'm going to read the passage one more time. I don't think there is anyone who needs God's help and grace as much as I do. Sometimes I feel so helpless and weak. I think that's why God uses me. I'm going to repeat that phrase. I think that's why God uses me. He will move through your weakness. He will move through your struggles. He will make miracles happen with your yes. I think that's why He uses me. Because I cannot depend on my own strength. I rely on Him 24 hours a day. My loves, rely on Him. Allow yourself to be seen, loved, cared for, and sustained by the loving grace and the loving power of God. I love you all so much. Until next time, God bless.